Hi, this reading is for Penny. Penny, thank you so much for choosing me to do your reading today. So let's jump right into it. Currently, it does feel like you're kind of wrapped up in other people's emotional energy. There's this mess with things, and there's this, I want to say it's an unhealthy codependency, but this kind of goes both ways. You're definitely letting your heart kind of rule over your head with this, and your feelings can be pretty overwhelming right now. I want you to take some time to kind of figure out why all this is bubbling up, what this is reminding you of from your past that's causing you to feel this way with this current situation. Because the challenges definitely show that there are these things from your past that you need to be letting go of in order to move forward and not have to kind of repeat these lessons again and again. So I know you're reluctant to let go of memories from your past and deal with that. I get it. It's very hard work. And I know that you aren't fully aware of all the changes that you need to make in order to do that. So I'd be happy to help you with that in the future if you need some help and guidance with doing so. Consciously, you're finding it kind of difficult to define your purpose. And I think that's partially because your identity is wrapped up in this entanglement of sorts. And it's leaving you just really exhausted and kind of unmotivated. Subconsciously or consciously and subconsciously, I think you're aware of both. Subconsciously, I don't think you realize how much you need to be working on building yourself back up or how far down you've allowed yourself to fall in this. And you need to really be doing that. That's those self-worth exercises and mantras and rebuilding, your value to yourself and being aware of what your value is and what that holds to yourself, not just to the world around you. Because in your recent past, it does feel like there has been conflict and with somebody, and that's still leaving a lot of sadness that you're carrying. The situation took a bigger toll on you than I think that you realize, and that relationship has definitely been a challenge for you. There's no doubt about that. Going into your near future, though, I do feel like you may take some time to withdraw, like more so into yourself, but also on a physical level, probably declining invitations to do things and staying inside the house more. Just be careful while you're going through this process that you don't push away those people that actually do care about you and love you very much. You kind of have to let them know that you're going through this and that you need this alone time so that you can feel better. And, let them know that when you're feeling more yourself, absolutely you'll be back around, but you need this space and it's perfectly okay to take that. Right now, you're just feeling disappointed, period, with the world, with life, with things, probably yourself a little bit, which you shouldn't be, but it's okay to take space to heal. It's not selfish, and it's okay to do things for yourself that feel good and bring you comfort while you're going through this healing journey. As far as advice goes for you, try not to act impulsively. Try not to let people trigger you, push your buttons, and remember that you don't have to try to solve all your problems and everything that comes up all at once. You don't have to instantly react to everyone and everything that they say to you, or everything that happens doesn't have to be full crisis panic mode. You can take time to kind of give circumstances their own space to play out. And that will keep you from feeling so frustrated about all the factors that really are beyond your control. You don't have control over people and their actions and their reactions. So there are things that you can change, but you need to give yourself some time to think and find out what those things are when it comes to your parts in this. And when it comes to people, again, you and somebody are not on the same page at all with things. And there's a lot of disrespect that has happened, and somebody definitely is feeling like they're superior in the situation for whatever reason. So you really need to take some space and step back from that so you can get some clarifications and validations for yourself about these things. As far as your hopes and fears with all this going on, your fear is being tricked or lied to, having somebody be a sneak and sneaky behavior, betrayal, those type of things. You also have this fear, though, of leaving situations that don't work out for you. You have a real fear about stepping away. It's almost like an abandonment issue, I think, comes into play for this. So you're also a little bit passive, and you don't like facing what has to be faced. So a lot of times, you naturally kind of hold hope that things are just going to blow over and take a turn for the better without any conversation or dialogue being expressed. You don't like the conflict. So where things are as they are right now, and if you stay on the same course with things, I do feel like the outcome of all of this is going to be just naturally a lot of the things that you are struggling with right now are going to fade on their own. And I know that's something that you wish for and want to have happen, but when this does happen, I feel like you're going to need to take some time to restore your energy, definitely. And again, take as much time as you need to. You might start finding little ways to rebuild your inner peace. When you need rest, you're going to allow yourself to rest. And when you need food, you're going to allow yourself to eat something comforting. When you need to escape, you're going to watch a show that takes you to your happy place, or listen to a song that takes you to your happy place. But another thing I want to say is during this time, it's very important that you kind of try to connect to your higher self and your higher power, because that's where the true peace is going to stem from. And that's where your true strength, your core strength is going to derive from, and dealing with these repeated situations you've had throughout your life. So when something good happens for you and you're a part of that, I want you to give yourself a pat on the back for doing that for you. It's good for you to be good and kind to yourself. And whenever you see that you're making progress and that self-care and raising your own self-esteem and building your own strength back, I want you to give yourself a pat on the back. And one way you can definitely do this is to keep a gratitude journal. And while you're doing that, not only writing down the things you're grateful for and the good things that have happened for you during that day, but to also keep a log of the good things that you've done for yourself during that day. And then you can look back after time progresses and see the progress that you've made when you're feeling better. I love you lots. Thank you for allowing me to do your reading, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.